There is evil in this world, and that evil is an evil fairy named Maleficent. Now join me, little beasties, on how to create this whole entire look. I did my eyebrows off camera, and now I'm going to prime my lids. I use the Kat Von D Metal Matte palette, and I do use the shade Oak, and you can use any type of brown, just similar to what I use. And I'm going to use the blending brush to blend out my crease shade, and I do soften it up and blend it out with another blending brush. Now I'm going to take the shade Suede, and I'm going to apply that all over the lid, and I do stop at the outer corner because she does have of an outer corner shade, so just take that brush and just kind of diffuse and blend it out. I'm not even being precise about this look because there's not much that they show on her eye makeup look, but I mean, you can tell by just looking that it's just neutral shades. Now I'm taking this black shade in the shade Jet, and it's a really matte black shade, and I really like it, and I apply that in my outer corner. So she does have something dark in the outer corner, and I'm going to just add a little bit of black, and I don't want it to be too harsh because I am going to diffuse that black, but I want a hint of darkness in the outer corner. So now I'm going to go back with the same brush for my eyelid, and I'm going to blend that out so there's no harsh lines, and I'm going to go back with the Jet shade, and I pick up a little bit more just so it can be a little deeper. Now I'll go back with the brush, the blending brush that I use for my crease, and I'm going to diffuse that in between the Suede and the color Jet. And then I go back with Suede and I just blend it out a little bit so that it can kind of be a transition. Now I'm going in with the BH Cosmetics palette in Malibu, and I'm taking the most brightest yellow. It's like a burnt yellow, and I'm going to apply that on the brow bone. I know it sounds strange, but she does have a hint of yellow in the part where she does the christening and she's talking to the king. So she does have a yellow eyeshadow on her brow bone. Now I'm going to apply some liner, and I'm going to use a Catrice liner. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I'm going to apply a thin layer of eyeliner, like a small cat wing eyeliner. So I do that, and then I'm going to curl my lashes. I use the Best Lash Extreme mascara by Jordana. I'm going to use some Demi Wispies from Ardell, and I noticed that she doesn't have too much dramatic lashes going on, so I want to do something soft like how she had it in the movie. So I'm going to apply some foundation. This is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. She is pale, so you may want to go a little lighter when it comes to doing this look. I'm already pale as it is, so it's perfect, I guess. So I go in and I apply a lot of foundation. She does have a full foundation going on, so you want to be really caking it on. I know it sounds strange, but it's Halloween, so why not? I'm going to color correct my under eyes, and then I'm going to use a Tarte creaseless concealer, and I'm going to add a lot of coverage underneath my eyes because it's really like she has like a flat full coverage foundation and concealer going on. So, and I want the under eyes to be very bright, and you'll see exactly why. So I go in and I apply my false lashes and make sure that they're standing out a little more than usual because you don't want them going straight down. So I'm going to blend out my concealer and it's okay if you have a little bit of concealer or any foundation on your hat, and if you see what's behind me, it's tape because the hat was a bit too big, so I taped it down. I know that sounds very ghetto, but listen, you gotta like work with the stuff that you have. So I'm going to set my under eyes, and I'm going to use a translucent powder, and then I use a powder foundation to give me that more full coverage underneath the eyes. So I go in with the Kat Von D powder foundation, the Lock-It Tattoo powder foundation. She's not dewy at all in the movie, so I do mattify my face with the translucent powder. I'm going to add some liner on my waterline and underneath as well, and then I drag a little bit of that oak and also the jet eyeshadow underneath my eyes. Now for contouring. Now this is what everybody has been asking, how did I do that? I just take NYX Blush in Taupe, which is perfect because it's like that taupe-ish gray blush, and it is like a contour for me and my skin tone. And I go in with this brush from e.l.f. and it's like this contour brush. It's very flat and precise, and that's what I use to get this whole entire contour dramatic cheekbone look. So I do that, and then I just drag that blush down. And make sure you blend it out very well. You don't want it to be harsh like how I'm showing you right now. You want to blend it downwards because you want it to seem very, very flawless, and it looks like it's cohesive with the whole look. And I take more of that translucent powder and I just go over where the cheekbone area, because she does have like prosthetics in, but I don't have that. I'm just gonna work with what I have. So I'm going to contour my nose and make it more slim and more pointier, and then I clean up with my Real Technique sponge, and then I go in and I clean up the outside of my nose. Now for the lips, I'm going to use two NYX products in a lip liner. One is by Navy and is the shade Apple, and then I'm going to use Monte Carlo soft matte lip cream, and then I'm going to use this lip gloss by NYX, and it's in the shade Red Velvet. After you're done applying your lipstick, you want to go in with a little bit of concealer, and you want to clean up the edges of your lips, because in the movie Maleficent's lips are very crisp and clean, and it's very sharp in the corners, so you want to clean up in that area. And this is the final looks, my little beasties. I hope you enjoyed this makeup tutorial and me transforming into Maleficent. And now I shall bestow a gift to you all by letting you guys subscribe to my channel and comment down below and like my video.